What's up, y'all? This is really going to just be an update video of what's been going on the past couple of weeks. And I just want to come on here and hop on and share probably the hardest 2 weeks of my entire life. And it's crazy because it's been really good news and it's been really bad news, and just the ebbing and flowing of that has been extremely difficult. And yeah, I just want to update you guys on what's going on because I really can't make a video about other things until I'm able to like move on from the next. So I'll just catch y'all up on what from the last video. So the last video I told you I was going to California, and we did. I take a trip to California every year, probably twice a year, to go see my mom, my dad, my cousins, and everybody. And we flew into California, and mind you, we were supposed to be there for 2 weeks. We flew into California, and we planned this trip, and we have been super excited for it for a long time. And we got there, and the girls did great on the flight and all that stuff. And we went to a food spot that Charlotte really wanted to go to, a place that Keith Lee went to when he did his California tour. It was this burger spot, and it was actually really good. He ranked it a 10 out of 10, and I would definitely say it was a 10 out of 10. It was really good. Then after that, we went to Santa Monica Pier. And that was dope because we got to let the girls ride rides at the pier. They were able to play games. We took some pictures, and we also got to go to the beach for a little bit. And then after that, we met up with my brother at the Airbnb, and it was the first time I was able to see my niece. So that was super exciting. My niece and the girls clicked right away. And that was just like a beautiful thing to see. And just, seeing my niece for the first time and being an uncle was just like, it was just super awesome. But we stayed there, woke up the next morning, and unfortunately we woke up to some bad news. And that caused me and my brother to have to leave California and go somewhere else and leave, our wives and our kids behind, and having them to figure out what the next move was for them. And that was stressful in itself because, I don't like leaving my family anywhere when I'm not there. And being in a place like California was just a lot. Yeah, so we ended up having to go to somewhere else and be with some family in this difficult time. I'm not sharing what is exactly going on. I don't want to share that right now. It's just too much, and we're still working through it now. But to go from something like this trip that you're super excited about to getting this like news that you could never even imagine was a lot mentally. Like, I think I'm somebody who always like kind of goes with the flow of things. And I think this is by far the one thing where I was going with the flow, and I was like, what is going on? You know what I mean? Like how life can just change like that, and then you're in this thick of this thing where you're trying to get answers and rely on, doctors and advice and all this stuff. And it just, it's just a lot. So we were somewhere else for 2 weeks, and then eventually like the kids and Charlotte came out there to be supportive and try to help with the situation. And that was good because at least we got to see our family all together. One thing that was cool out there was Maddie lost her first tooth, and that was a little bit of light in the dark time of what's going on. And that was pretty much it. I think just trying to navigate all this stuff has been really difficult. And I know it's unfortunate that I don't want to, share it at the moment. But what I'm saying, it is what it is. Like, I'll share it when I am ready to share it. Because again, we're still in the thick of it right now. But then we came back home last week, I believe. I haven't really been sleeping, so the days and stuff get mixed up. So I think we came back home last week, and when we got back home, we accepted an offer on this place that we live in now. So we actually sold it, which is really, really good news. And we actually get to move into our new house this week. So that's exciting. But this is the first time in my life where like I've had like some really, really exciting things going on that's been, and on the other side, there's like this really, really bad thing that's going on that we're working through. And I can't even enjoy the thing that I really have been looking forward to. And that's not to anybody's fault, but it's put me in this really interesting state of mind to where you kind of recognize like what really matters and what doesn't matter. But what's hard is that like something that really matters to you and all of a sudden it doesn't matter. Like, what is that? You know, like what does that mean? Like, what do you actually really care about? You know? And I'm asking these questions out loud to myself, honestly. I'm not asking y'all, but yeah, that's what's been going on. And, you know, I've just been trying to navigate this stuff and move into the new house and take care of stuff that's going on with my family. And it's just been a lot. And, you know, that's it. You know, I usually like to make these videos and have some kind of like lesson at the end of what I'm learning. But if I'm being honest with you, I'm not learning anything right now. I'm just, you know, trying to be resilient and make the right decisions and navigate all the stuff that's going on. And really just trying to stay afloat, you know, because that's all that I really can do. And that's it. So I didn't want to skip this week with the video. And to be honest with you, it would the reason why I would be inconsistent with YouTube in the past is because I'll have stuff going on and I wasn't, you know, articulate enough or mature enough to be able to navigate those things and say them, and I would just, you know, be in a slump for forever. And I've kind of grew out of that. I'm able to like articulate what it is that I'm going through somewhat and be able to consistently show up in my work and for my family and for myself. And that's what this video really is. So the good news is we sold our house, this house we're in. We're moving into our new one. We're all healthy, but there is this thing that's really, really bad. That's difficult, and just trying to navigate that is a lot. So that's it. That's all I got for y'all this week. And you know, I think we're gonna be moving into the house, and maybe I'll be updating y'all at one point about what's going on, and kind of just go from there. So I appreciate y'all always showing up for me and being supportive, and you know, words can't describe how appreciative I really am of all of you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So I'm gonna sign off now, and I will see you guys on the next one. So much love, and till next time.